You have no reason to detain him. Dis my correct pipo dey come from Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and in dey yarn dey give President Bola Ahmed Tinubu say make him free the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Like dis now, Mr. Peter Obi im don dey yarn say the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the federal government say na violation of the rule of law. I still bring another informate my correct pipo. The koko be say lawmakers now don dey seek Buhari, as in Muhammadu Buhari's intervention. They don dey seek for intervention unto the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No be small matter, my correct pipo. Without wasting much of your time, make I give you the details of this headline wey I just sama you so. The tori be say the Labour Party flag bearer for inside the 2023 presidential election wey be Mr. Peter Obi, he don call on our president wey be Bola Ahmed Tinubu say make he release the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and other incarcerated freedom fighters. That is to say, other freedom fighters wey they don put for prison, other freedom fighters wey they don try to silence their voice, other freedom fighters wey they dey treat with injustice. Mr. Peter Obi now in dey yarn this one as in dey talk to tori people for inside Onitsha for Anambra State. We all know say the call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release e don too plenty, and like this now, my correct people, Mr. Peter Obi he don join the number. He don condemn the continuous detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and in the yarn say court of the land now don set Mazi Nnamdi Kanu free. For this reason, the president of the country wey be Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he no get reason to continue to dey keep the indigenous people of Biafran leader wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for inside detention. And the former Anambra State governor wey be Mr. Peter Obi, he still dey urge leaders make dem redouble their efforts in tackling insecurity, and in dey warn say if they no resolve this insecurity matter, say this our country Nigeria small small in dey slide into a failed nation. No be small matter, my correct people. You see this case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, omo, now we no can know wetin dey for the federal government their mind, because their silence is getting annoying. As Mr. Peter Obi now don come outside the yarn say he no see any reason for the continuous detention, especially as court be don grant Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bail. Say the government supposed to obey the court, and no be lie, my correct people. Court be don grant Nnamdi Kanu bail, but the federal government still carry the matter again to the Supreme Court, and they can't restart the matter, which is not fair. You understand? Now Peter Obi the yarn say the rule of law is an intricate asset wey all of us now must cherish and live with, and he say they use this opportunity to plead with the federal government to make sure say all those people now wey dey in similar conditions are being released and discussed. Say all of us now dey inside democracy, and we no supposed to dey do things wey dey arbitrary and not within the law. And Mr. Peter Obi constantly talk about the state of security for inside the country Nigeria. He said this our country Nigeria just dey waka small small dangerously towards becoming a failed state, and if the current government no do anything about am, e go kukuma enter the state of ewulewu and confusion. He said the primary work of government na the security of lives and property, and this na the foundation on which people go fit live in any nation, because nobody fit stay for inside insecure place, and that's na legit. And he say wetin dey happen for inside the country Nigeria dey very worrisome. The news of RIPs, the news of adoption and other vices dem wey don make this our country Nigeria one of the most insecure places on earth. In dey commend the government, in dey give them accolade for their efforts so far, but they need to do more. They need to double their hustle, and all leaders now must come together to join hands and fight this challenge. So he say for inside the southeast, say there is need o, say need dey for the governors to come together to be able to tackle the matter, even in economic agenda. Say he want to see the southeast governors work closely more. We want to see them work together in harmony, and we want to see them come together and also bring together other groups for inside the zone. This now dey come from Mr. Peter Obi, wey be the presidential candidate of the Labour Party for inside the 2023 general elections. On to the next information I bring come for you, my correct people. The tori be say the lawmaker wey dey represent Kanu, Umuahia North, Umuahia South Federal Constituency, Abia State, im name na Mr. Obi Agiocha. He don seek for the intervention of the former president of the country Nigeria wey be Muhammadu Buhari in securing the release of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the lawmaker visits the former president for in Daura country home as part of efforts to commence a dialogue to open up a political solution to the continued detention of the IPOB leader. Now, my correct people, we all know that since dem gbab Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for inside Kenya and they come forcefully bring am to a country Nigeria for inside the month of July for the year 2021, after im don comot from the country Nigeria sake of say the military dem bin attack im house during the tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari. Im don remain for the detention of the Department of State Services. Since that time, im dey face many charges wey include treason. Now, for inside one statement wey dem issue on Sunday, and the statement was issued by the media team of Mr. Obi Agiocha, and they come quote the federal lawmaker as telling Mr. Buhari for the missteps, utterances and ill gestures of the past, especially on the part of im constituent and brother wey be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Im dey deeply sorry. No be small matter o, my correct people. The lawmaker come dey express im belief say a political resolution now e no go only address the grievances of parties on all sides, but e go still promote greater understanding and unity for inside we country. The statement can also quote the former president as commending the lawmaker for im humility and dedication to the cause of his people and assuring him that his approach was welcomed. And no be lie, my correct people, this man approach e make sense well well. And make we still remember say na this same lawmaker wey recently lead 50 members of the House of Representatives, and all of them come from across the 6 geopolitical zones. They can sign a letter appealing to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, making for direct the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Federation, maybe Lateef Fagbemi, to invoke Section 174(1)(c) of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic as amended, and Section 107 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015 in setting the pathway to reaching the desired outcome. Now, still on the statements by the media team, my correct people, they say this meeting now with Muhammadu Buhari na a pathway of a broad-based initiative wey dey aimed at securing a speedy political resolution of the issues wey dey surround Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's detention and trial, and securing his subsequent release in the spirit of engendering dialogue and non-contentious approaches to resolving the thorny national issues, in the understanding that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is willing, ready and able to embrace the new dynamic in joining hands across the country in building a new Nigeria where peace, equality, justice and prosperity shall reign. These are the statements by the media team of the lawmaker, my correct people. And if you check this matter properly, you go see and say they just dey do the necessary things just to please the government and make them for just release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then only God now know wetin go be the next step of Biafra and wetin go be the next step of the IPOB. My correct people, anyhow the informative be you for body, you are free to drop it inside our comment section. You know say now we be Anointed Lady TV, and now we dey give you ogbonge and legitimate information on the things and things wey dey happen for inside this our nation Nigeria. So if you go like to receive news like that, you are free to subscribe to this channel and make you put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring the news dey come, now you go first get the updates and you go get them sharp. I dey bring another information for you, my correct people. No go anywhere.